and Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, you got the Bees, Ant-Man, Widow, Yellow Jacket, and now Spider-Man Big Time, which, I mean, they did say that they weren't going to rework any more characters. However, they have a planning process for like, what is it, like 6 months to 8 months or something like
Yeah,
that.
but so here's the
So,
thing, though. This type of rework, this we gotta understand. If you want this team, it's one character, right? You buy one character, right?
I'm fine with that.
But here's the thing: this is not an important team. This is a war defense team, right?
I
So
mean, looking at the kits itself, like with Spider-Man Big Time, yes, he's got that war defense part on there, but it's not like it's a humongous part of his kit. It's basically his passive. The rest of the stuff, that's all over the place.
yeah,
Doesn't matter that he's on war defense.
I don't particularly like looking at his kit. I think he'll be a decent, a good to very good character, but he's not going to be an elite level character. And I don't think he's going to do as well outside of war defense as people might think. And once again, this is just speculation.
Yeah.
And I think the reworks were, they took four characters that are on bad teams that all have really good kits, right? Black Widow's
Yeah,
kit,
they don't, but
Black Widow's kit is, I mean, Ant-Man's kit was always good, an
Mhm.
AoE with the ability to provide slow on everybody,
Yep.
an ability block, passive evades, Black Widow, the stealth, the speed up, the stun. So like they were just really good kits on old tunes on bad teams, but you take them and so when you do the rework of these old characters, you put them on a war defense team, that's fine. But I also feel like some of it's a trap.
Well, I mean, the way the way the kits look is like, so like they only got a couple of war defense tags. That's probably meant for anybody that's revive once, which is bigger. This one right here for the special, this one actually gets the actual effects from the ultimate onto the primary target. So basically, it's doing the ultimate and the special at the same time, which means they're trying to fuck you over in war. However, over here, this one's outside of war, and he gets all the benefits of the special and his ultimate, but just on the primary target. So the primary target's getting hit.
Yeah.
Although all the old stuff, all the old stuff's happening too. Great, cool. You are attacking all these. You are attacking everybody getting slow, but you're also, bam, knocking out getting the target again, ability blocking them, and getting an assist from Wasp, if she's there. But she's probably more than likely won't. So that one's probably just going to be negated. So,
But yeah,
and I'm
like I said, I think Ant-Man is going to have use as a valuable plug and play character here, right? And so will Black Widow. I think, I think Yellow Jacket and Swarm are. I'm not going to say trap characters, but they're characters that you're going to build to like 75 and then just leave them, right? They're not they're not kind of key cogs to this, and they're not going to be useful outside of this team on war defense. Where, like I said, Black Widow can go into that room 6 with Rebirth, and she's going to make that room an absolute freaking nightmare more than it already is.
well, I mean, if they're still using Death Seed or even Death Seed Quicksilver, I don't think Black Widow's gonna do much. I mean, we all take out U.S. Agent anyway, so U.S. Agent's gone, and then you just throw in somebody in there to mess up. But Black Widow, sure, she's 150, speed's 155. She gets 15% of that. That's what, 23. So she's going 170 something. That still doesn't stop Magneto from going first.
Yeah, she also spawns with immunity.
No.
Doesn't she spawn with immunity now?
No.
I thought that was part of
That's her special. Yeah, it's part of her new kit and her special. So her special will apply immunity for 2 turns and all infestation allies. So that's the new part of her special.
Okay, so she'll clear out. Captain America.
when she goes.
Yeah, I'm just looking at her kit now. I'm. Anyways, not to be like super specific about it, but
No,
her passive. Oh yeah, her passive flips negatives.
passive flips negatives.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. Speed on self or ally stealth, offense up to self, and mix military.
where? I mean, we got it right here. I'm waiting for it. Where's the flip?
It doesn't. No, it's the special. The special that flips.
Yeah, the special does it. That's why I was not the
Yeah.
Well, he said the passive
Yeah, but
flips it, but no, right here, she clears it. She'll clear one negative effect from Avengers and skill military, which will only be Captain America.
yeah, and then
which is fine, but she's got to get to that.
Yeah, I mean she'll go second, right? She'll go after Magneto. She'll put the what is it? She'll flip the flip the effect, whatever. Give speed up to everybody, and I think that might it might put like Captain Carter over the edge of Archangel. Means Captain Carter is going to go and start and then that whole team's just going to start going off. But it's just this is theory crafting, right? But the whole point of bringing that up was specifically to talk about how you can find like niche like little weird things for this team outside of war defense, but I don't think the whole team as a whole is going to be useful.
I don't know. I think Black Widow will do some good.
Yeah.
I just don't think at the moment. I mean, they're not slow compared to Nowhere. These guys are not slow. These guys got a pretty nice, good speed with them, and if what's her face is giving out speed, which will hopefully that would work, that would help out. Boom, these guys are gonna go a bit faster. Oh, it's on Swarm. Oh, all right, Night Rolf. Yeah, Swarm's got the one on his passive. So Swarm on spawn, he'll heal on turn, heal for 20% of his character, and flip 2 negative, or flip 2 negative to positive, and then they're getting a little dodge chance and then gain damage. That's about it. If we were thinking about CC, that's what we were thinking about. Fuck war. There's no reason. I don't really care about war defense. We'll throw them on war defense and call it a day. But outside of it,
yeah, I think
like,
outside of war, Swarm's too volatile to have much use. Same thing with Yellow Jacket. I mean, Yellow Jacket has a pretty decent kit, but it's very specific. It wouldn't do well inside of
Crucible.
Excuse me, Crucible. But I think what this does do is it makes both Black Widow and Ant-Man viable for Dark Dimension 6.
It is funny that they did not take out those tags.
Well, they actually
they left the Dark Dimension tags in there.
Yeah, didn't they add something for Ant-Man, or that might have been? Yeah, escape the Dark Dimension on spawn. He adds evade to infestation and protect ally. So
right at the bottom.
I think it's just the infestation that was updated there. I don't think that whole thing's new. But now you can bring in for global. I wouldn't bring in Yellow Jacket just because I feel like that's kind of a trap there. But at the same time, though, I mean, Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man are both tech, right?
Yeah, they're both tech.
You don't have a ton of tech characters you need.
Buffs, villain tech, aka Ultron and Kang. Yeah, it's doing it for the villain tech. They still have it on her, but.
So actually, one interesting thing you could do with Yellow Jacket actually is sub him in for Absorbing Man. It's another. I mean, you don't need to because, like I said, that team's already doing everything it needs to do. But Yellow Jacket in place of Absorbing Man, you're gonna get all the villain tech buffs that are associated with that team, and it actually could be, low key powerful, but I feel like that's going to be something that's going to be done not in CC. It's just like I don't think it'll be done. Not even gonna be done in
You don't
war.
want to test it out.
Yeah, not even gonna be done
You don't
in
want
war
to test it
because
out.
why would you do it in war? Because you're gonna have them on defense anyways, you know. So it's hard finding a good use for who's his face? Yellow Jacket.
I mean, Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man didn't. Well, Ant-Man has a huge health pool at the moment, and he's getting a nice little boost. Yellow Jacket and Swarm aren't really. They don't really have too high of stats, but they're still up there.
I'm looking at. Hold on.
I feel like this is going to be another Rebirth sleeper team. I feel like when they're pushed up to like 85, 90, they're going to be a fucking problem. Because like when you do that with Rebirth, when they get really huge, they're a problem. Because they're not dying right away to where we can just say, all right, they're good, they're gone. Nope. Captain Carter comes back around and gets everybody back up, and you're like, fuck, this ain't going to go well. But I do like Spider-Man Big Time's kit, though. His kit looks ridiculous. I don't know.
I thought his kit was a little all over the place, but
it is. It's all over the place where he could be a plug and play and see where it goes from there. His ultimate, the fact that he's gonna, if he's charged, he's gonna steal up to 2 ability energy from every enemy, and it's only a maximum of 2, which doesn't kind of make fucking sense, but whatever. But he's stealing energy from somebody now, so he's essentially powering himself right back up instead of waiting, because that's 7/7. He'd be able to do a special probably right away.
So something else to think about. Yellow Jacket's 46% boost is going to put him as a top 20 character in damage in the game.
Oh, that's right. Hold
I
on.
just did the math. I just did the math.
We got what's his face.
Did somebody already do the math and I didn't have to do the math? That sucks.
Yeah, somebody. You know that? Do you know that guy?
Who is it?
Oh, Rich.
No, I've never met
Benny.
him. I don't. Who's Benny?
Benny. Benny something. He's some guy. I don't fucking know.
Hey, my
He's
name's Benny.
guy.
I'm so fucking cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Benny. Actually, I can't.
Yeah. So Benny said he's below average health, but on war defense he's going to be in the top 50. He's top 20 damage, comparable to Archangel and Rogue. And then on war defense with Swarm, he's going to be top 5.
Came out of your mouth?
So like,
And then he's saying that yep, he gets the extra boost. Yep, he gets the boost. And then he said for Black Widow, she's going to be top 100 health, top 20 damage, top 45 focus, and with Big Time she reaches rank 1 in focus.
I mean, she gets, but that doesn't really matter because she gets 1,000% extra bonus. What is it?
Yeah, she
focus
does.
For her. The only thing you need her to do is just stun. She has 1,000% extra focus on the whatever the thingy, the ultimate. There we go.
And then Swarm here, he's top 30 health, comparable to Wong. On war defense with Big Time, he reaches rank 3, which is ridiculous. Which means he's gonna be a pain in the ass to go through on that. So, which is great. Fine, he's finally doing something. He's finally up there because he sucks.
Oh yeah.
Top 5 damage, comparable to Phyla Lavelle.
Yeah, but so here's the other thing to remember about him though is, the other thing to remember about him is he's very slow, right?
Well, he's 119. He's not that slow. He's slow compared to others, but he's not that slow. And if Black Widow goes off and she does her special, and that chance that she gives him speed up, then boom, he gets that extra. He gets that extra. So I think they're banking on the fact that if Black Widow gives out that speed up, like I said, they're going to be one of those sleeper teams where you're going, oh, their speed isn't that fast, but then Black Widow gives them speed up, and you're like, wait, what the fuck's happening? I was supposed to go first, not this guy, and now they're taking stuff apart.
Yeah, I just like I said, I think the team as a total isn't going to hold. Like I just even with this stuff, I just don't think they're going to do well enough to outside of war defense. But we could be wrong.
I mean, I like the fact that they're bringing back, they're doing something with them, but
Well,
it's just like,
it's also the fact that it's a war defense team. So if like you don't invest in them, you're not like so the reworks are for war defense, not for like a high end Crucible team or something like that.
right. Well, I mean, we said the same thing about Rebirth, and the next thing you know, these fuckers are actually holding up as long as you get them built. So
Yeah,
she gives
but
speed
once again,
yeah, that's what I said, Killshot.
They also built an entire room for Rebirth. So let's
Yeah.
just remember. So before they put the room in room 6 where Rebirth is getting all this extra shit, Rebirth was not a top tier. Like Rebirth was like you flipped a coin. Like, do I put my Rebirth or Bionic Avengers on Cosmic Crucible defense? Because we're not using either one of them. We built them both for raids, and we just need something to fill a room. Like they weren't great. So there is the potential for them to move this team over to and give them CC buffs. I don't see that happening though, just because of the. I feel like people are going to get really sick of this team really quickly in war, right? And it's almost going to be a heroes for hire esque type thing where they're just going to be really annoyed. People are going to hate the team, and people aren't going to want to see it in Crucible as well.